So I'm driving a car and I'm talking to the camera at the same time. I'm splitting my attention mildly, focusing mostly on driving, but also focusing on this conversation. And it's more stimulating to be driving and talking or driving and listening than it is to simply drive and experience the quiet or the sounds of the road, listening to something, watching something. Some people have long commutes and they're watching something while they're driving. So this reminds me of a conversation that I had with our friend Madhu in Neuruppin in Germany, outside Berlin. He was mentioning a podcast that he heard that was saying that all anyone is looking for, especially powerful people, rich people, influential people, is their limit. What is their limitation? How far can they go before they're told no, either by their money or by the rules of society? How much enjoyment, how much experience, how much stimulation, how much power, how much money, how much influence, how much danger can they flirt with before they hear no? I saw a man recently leaping off. Have you seen those guys who fly in those suits that are basically like, I don't know, parachute material or something, and they like hold their arms out in the air and they're flying, you know, just with the currents of the wind? So I saw one of those guys using just a single piece of like a blanket version, not attached to his limbs. He just had to hold it with his hands, and he had a parachute on. So it's a really interesting idea that all we're looking for, all of us, is to be told no. We're looking for our limitations. I also heard that really babies, I think this was from a podcast from Radio Labs, that babies are just basically conducting one giant science experiment after another to see what happens if they push the limit. What happens if they scream? How do the parents react? What happens if they push their food off the table? What happens if they push their food off the table a second time, a third time? They're just looking for their limitations. All of us are like seeking the edge. So I just thought it's an interesting idea to share. All these things, all these ideas, these stories, they make up who we are, what we believe. So remember, you are a legend.